All right, here's my market review recap for May 23rd. And I did a live stream earlier this morning. It didn't last very long because, there's Bruce's stream that I wanted to watch, and I should have started a little bit earlier. I didn't end up trading on there, but I did do my higher time frame analysis on there. And initially I was thinking down because we opened you see 41.87.75. Yeah, see, we opened up right around here. This is a line from further back that I have. And we went up and tested where this high volume node is yesterday. I mean, back on Friday. And it went above the overnight VPOC that I have here at 41.92.75. We have a place where there's potential resistance here, 41.96.75. We kept getting wicks coming up here, and see, overnight we tested into this box here. So this was a price that was previously too high. Came back, just barely tested it. Came back down. Then we had most of our overnight volume right here. And we had a little bit of movement back and forth. The main, the place you wanted to participate was down. And then closer towards the end of the day, around 11:30 until close, we were stuck in this range, between 67 and 55. There were a lot of good moves going down. Yeah, we had our initial balance 6:30, so we had our initial balance at 81.50 and 98.75. So I'll mark it on here. We have that 81.50. $41.81.50 is the initial balance high. Our initial balance low, 41.81.50. No, that's and 41.98.75. So that's our initial balance range. And I did a trade right around, somewhere right around here, and scaled and scratched. Let's see if I can find that here. I have to copy and paste these to the folder. I didn't send them there. Well, that's the second trade that I did. Well, you can see I was looking for mid and VWAP after a bunch of stops were taken out. I scaled here. It's our first target up. And came back and tested and went up to here. And this was a structural area that I marked with these horizontal lines. And this just proved to be an area where there was resistance. Price didn't want to go higher. And we never hit that initial balance high. Price continued to move down. And so after I scaled and scratched, then we had an IB continuation trade. And there was another one also. We had this turnaround here, which it appeared that would had a good likelihood of turning around. And let me see, that's 53. So it did, it reversed a little bit, and then we went back and forth until the end of the day. But we were just went back and forth down here till the end of the day. We went below this box where there could have been support, and it went through that. So now I don't know if I would count on it. We still ended up in here, and it's sitting above these, sitting above this consolidation here. And this is another one down here between 21 and 15. That's potentially another area. Or we could come back up to test this again tomorrow. So after 2 days down, perhaps the shorts could be on the hook, or this could just be a little bear flag almost. And it did seem to suggest this is too low, and this is where we're currently at now. Still earlier in the evening, to where it's hard to tell what could happen with that. So I'll point out some trades that would have worked out very nicely. Do I have that initial balance high and low at the wrong place? Here's 630, 730. Nope, it is 8150 and 9875. 8150. See, this just shot right down. This happened within 2 minutes. Very hard to get in on that. We had an IB continuation here, 81.50, and then down to 75.75. We had another time it came up here, and if you could somehow click the button fast enough, this was showing it was too high still. And we have liquidity fills here and here, and it shot down. This came back up to pretty close to, it's testing this area. That gave you another sign maybe it would continue further down. And we ended the day just within this little balance right here. Formed another little consolidation, and VPOC still never continued down, so this is suggesting the value is still considered up to be up here at this point in this replay. So any way you could find to get short. Now see, initially it appeared to be going long since the overnight was short. I mean, you do have opportunities to get in here, but overall it just took off, went short. So for tomorrow we have, bring this up here. Let's see what did we have today? Today we had a talking Fed, we had PMI and everything. We had mostly good news. So that's could be part of why it went down. I wouldn't 100% say that, but there's a tendency for good news to drive the market down and bad news to drive the market up. Of course, there's never any guarantees with any of that, so you can kind of see the tendencies happen. See, there's 4 bad things, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 good things, and 1 neutral thing. No, 9 good things. Oh, 10. You have 10 good things, 4 bad ones. You have 2 neutral ones. So there's a larger amount of good economic news that came out. Oh no, these are Canada. Sorry, never mind. We have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Well, no, 6 versus 4 versus 3. Let's look at tomorrow, and we've got mortgage things, 4 a.m. Pacific. You have this could be a big triggers. Treasury Secretary Yellen speaks. We have crude oil, that could be another one. This is going to happen shortly after market open, so from 7 to 7:30 may be best to stay out depending on whatever your strategy is. I try not to trade before 7:30 anyway, because I tend to not do very well. We have FOMC tomorrow, so that's a big deal. The thing can just go nuclear. We might not get all that much movement during market open when this stuff happens, and the thing can just rip when we have FOMC. So we have this talking Fed that could generate something, but we're looking around 11 for this FOMC minutes. That's typically what the big deal is. So it's getting late. I'm getting tired. I want to get ready for bed. Make sure I get some good rest. I think that's a very important part of trading is having a good, take good care of yourself, take good care of your health. Health is the greatest wealth, and so it's important to take good care of your health, eat right, get some exercise, take real good care of your sleep. Your body and your brain has to recover when you're sleeping. So I'm really trying to put a good effort into having a good sleep routine, getting myself calmed down, making sure I try to get that solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Because, last night I slept really good. I woke up this morning, got my coffee, got my breakfast. I was feeling a lot better, and I didn't even have to take an afternoon nap. That had been happening to me quite frequently the last few weeks. I would just be tired by the afternoon, and I was able to take care of a whole bunch of chores and things this afternoon. Never took an afternoon nap, so I've stayed awake the whole day. I've been feeling good. Ate a healthy breakfast and everything. I had a good lunch. I typically don't really have dinner that often. I'm trying to do that intermittent fasting thing where I eat for 8 hours, have the other 16 hours of the day where I'm trying to fast. I've heard a lot of good things about that, improving people's health. So that's somewhat off topic, but I think those are important things also. Your brain just can't function properly without sleep. So, all of it's interconnected. So I'm going to end it there and try to get my bedtime routine going and get to sleep. And, we're going to get back to it tomorrow. I'm going to post this Bookmap Discord. And have a good night. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow.